Good morning. It's August 20th, and this is your daily brief in science. Here's everything you need to know. A recent study highlights the critical role of influenza vaccination in preventing acute necrotizing encephalopathy, or ANE, in children. This rare but severe brain condition can develop rapidly after flu infection, often leading to death or long-term disabilities. The study analyzed 41 pediatric cases from October 2023 to May 2025, finding that most children were previously healthy, with a median age of 5. Alarmingly, 11 of these children died shortly after symptom onset, frequently with severe brain swelling. Most of the children who succumbed had not been vaccinated against the flu. Health experts strongly recommend that everyone aged 6 months and older get an annual flu shot to reduce the risk of severe complications like ANE. In addition to vaccination, good hygiene practices, avoiding contact when sick, and mask wearing in crowded indoor spaces are advised. While early diagnosis and treatment are vital due to the rapid progression of ANE, the exact reasons why some children develop the condition after the flu remain unclear. Survivors often face significant disabilities, underscoring the importance of prevention. With the upcoming flu season expected to cause millions of illnesses and hundreds of thousands of hospitalizations in the U.S., vaccination remains a key strategy to protect vulnerable populations. A new technique promises to improve the sense of smell using radiofrequency stimulation. Researchers have developed a non-invasive, painless method that targets the olfactory nerves near the forehead. In initial tests, volunteers with normal olfactory function experienced significant improvements in odor detection. These effects lasted approximately 1 week. The study measured improvements through odor detection tests and brain signal recordings. This approach offers an alternative to existing treatments for smell loss, which are often invasive or less effective. The method aims to directly stimulate the olfactory system, which is difficult to access due to its deep location inside the head. While initial testing was on individuals with normal smell, researchers see potential benefits for professionals like perfumers, chefs, and coffee tasters. It may also help those with smell impairments such as anosmia or hyposmia in future applications. Future research plans include testing on individuals with olfactory dysfunction to evaluate its therapeutic potential. Mitochondria are widely known for their role in energy production, but new research shows they also influence cancer metastasis through their metabolic environment. Specifically, mitochondrial glutathione has been identified as a key player in this process. Recent studies highlight that breast cancer cells with higher levels of mitochondrial glutathione tend to invade the lung more aggressively. The research suggests that inhibiting SLC25A39, a transporter and sensor of glutathione, could be a potential strategy to prevent metastasis. Elevated expression of SLC25A39 has been associated with poorer survival outcomes in patients. This work builds on previous findings by the same team, which identified SLC25A39 as a glutathione transporter and sensor. The findings open new avenues for targeted therapies aimed at reducing metastatic spread by modulating mitochondrial glutathione levels. Wildfire-char and biochar are emerging as potential tools in climate mitigation, according to research led by University of Delaware professor Pei Chu. This research highlights that both wildfire-produced char and man-made biochar have a high capacity for electron storage. Microbes can breathe these chars, which may enable them to reduce methane emissions. Methane, a greenhouse gas over 85 times more potent than carbon dioxide, accounts for more than 30% of current global warming. Over half of global methane emissions are produced by methanogens, microbes responsible for methane generation. Chu emphasizes that fostering microbes that breathe char could outcompete methanogens, thereby lowering atmospheric methane levels. Wildfire char, the carbon-rich residue from wildfires, may help suppress methane-producing microbes and support methane-breathing bacteria. This process offers a promising strategy for climate mitigation because methane has a shorter atmospheric lifespan, about 11.8 years, meaning reductions could lead to quicker climate benefits. Utilizing biomass and char from agricultural waste provides a sustainable way to harness natural microbial processes. If developed effectively, wildfire-char applications could become a significant tool in reducing greenhouse gases and improving environmental health. Additionally, wildfire-char can aid in removing pollutants like arsenic, nitrates, and perchlorates from water sources. Robert F. Kennedy Jr. has made claims suggesting mRNA vaccines are ineffective and contribute to viral mutations, but these assertions are not supported by scientific evidence. Full-Fact has clarified that mRNA vaccines are both effective and safe, with broad expert consensus confirming their role in reducing COVID-19 severity and mortality. Kennedy's references include sources that have been discredited or are biased with conflicts of interest, undermining his anti-vaccine stance. He also falsely states that the U.S. Department of Health and Human Services will stop funding mRNA research, claiming these vaccines fail to protect and promote mutations, which is misleading according to Full-Fact. In reality, mRNA technology delivers instructions for viral protein production and has been shown to be highly effective, supported by studies such as a 2022 Lancet report and a 2024 WHO review. Data indicates that COVID-19 vaccines prevented over 20 million deaths in their first year alone, with effectiveness estimates exceeding 90%. Experts explain that viral mutations occur naturally through a process driven by natural selection, a phenomenon that applies to all vaccines and infections, not specifically to mRNA vaccines. Endorsements from the CDC and FDA affirm that vaccines like Pfizer, BioNTech, and Moderna are safe and have saved millions worldwide. The development of mRNA vaccines was a key component of the U.S. pandemic response, including initiatives like Operation Warp Speed. Recently, the Department of Health and Human Services canceled nearly $500 million in mRNA vaccine research funding, citing data that supports their safety and effectiveness against COVID-19 and flu. Kennedy's claim that mRNA vaccines perform poorly against upper respiratory viruses is false. Studies show vaccinated individuals experience better outcomes, and vaccines have prevented millions of deaths globally. Although no mRNA flu vaccines are yet approved, early trial results suggest they could be more effective than standard flu vaccines, contrary to Kennedy's assertions. He also falsely claims that mRNA vaccines cause new mutations. Experts clarify that mutations happen randomly and are not caused by vaccines. A review by the Department of Health and Human Services confirms that their data does not support Kennedy's claims about vaccine efficacy or virus mutation. This has been your Daily Brief in Science. To read more about these stories, follow the links in the episode bio. You can also subscribe to these updates via email at www.brief.news. For more daily podcasts about the topics you love, visit brief.news/podcasts. Tune in tomorrow. We'll be back with everything you need to know.